Headlines in Manila and Los Angeles warn U.S. immigration overhaul threatens Filipino families. The mood is tense from Quezon City to California as Congress debates sweeping changes to immigration policy. At stake is the future of family-based immigration, a system that's kept generations together. For decades, Filipinos have relied on relatives to pave the way to America, reuniting families and building new lives. Now proposed laws could end petitions for parents and siblings, severing a lifeline that's defined the Filipino-American experience. The Filipino community, one of the largest in the U.S., faces uncertainty and fear. The tradition of family reunification is under threat, and the impact could be devastating. Many worry. Will our families be torn apart by a change in the law? This isn't just policy, it's a human drama, with the fate of countless families hanging in the balance. The American dream for many Filipinos has always meant family. Now, that dream is clouded by doubt. The debate in Congress is more than political, it's personal for millions. The promise of reunification, once a beacon of hope, is now at risk. As lawmakers deliberate, Filipino families wait, anxious and uncertain. The question is simple: will America still welcome our families? The answer will shape lives for generations. The stakes have never been higher. The Filipino story in America spans over a century. Farmers, students, and especially healthcare workers, Filipino nurses have long been the backbone of U.S. hospitals, caring for Americans through every crisis. Their journey was fueled by the hope of reuniting with family, building stable, multi-generational homes. Family petitions weren't just a benefit, they were the reason for sacrifice and hard work. Now, that promise is in jeopardy. Changing the rules ignores the vital role family networks play in immigrant success. Filipino families are pillars of their communities, not burdens. At the heart of every thriving community is the family. New proposals like the Nuclear Family Priority Act aim to limit family-based immigration to only spouses and minor children. For Filipinos, this is a direct blow to a culture where extended family is everything. The shift to a merit-based system ignores the economic and social power of family support. Filipino families pool resources, care for elders, and build businesses together. These laws would dismantle that support system, halting a migration pathway that's taken decades to build. Pending petitions for parents and siblings could be voided, erasing years of hope. The economic impact would ripple across both countries. Remittances and family-run businesses would suffer. The flow of people and resources between the U.S. and the Philippines is vital. These laws threaten to shut it down. The Filipino migration story is built on family. Without it, both communities lose. The consequences would be immediate and profound. The future of Filipino-American families is at risk. Behind every policy debate are families like Maria's, a nurse in Chicago, waiting 15 years to bring her elderly parents from Batangas, or Ben, a software engineer in San Diego, whose brother in Cebu has waited over 20 years for a visa. Their children know each other only through screens, hoping for a reunion that may never come. The emotional toll is immense: sleepless nights, anxious calls, and the heartbreak of broken promises. For many, the American dream was always about sharing success with loved ones. The proposed laws threaten to turn that dream into permanent separation. These families followed the rules, paid the fees, and waited patiently, only to face betrayal. Each story is a universe of hope and fear, decided in distant rooms. The pain is real. The fear of never hugging your parents again, or meeting your nieces and nephews. This is the true cost of the new laws. Not just numbers, but families torn apart. The impact can't be measured in dollars, only in tears. The waiting continues, but hope is fading. The human cost is incalculable. The Filipino-American community is mobilizing, organizing town halls, sharing stories, and rallying for change. Advocacy groups are meeting lawmakers, armed with data and personal stories. They argue family and merit are not mutually exclusive. A nurse's mother's also her childcare, enabling her to serve the community. Legal aid groups prepare for the fallout, offering free consultations and exploring legal challenges. The fight is happening everywhere, in Congress, in courtrooms, and in the streets. The goal is clear: protect family unity, the heart of the community. This is a moment of truth and hope. The Filipino community's strength is its resilience and commitment to family. The call to action is echoing. Contact your representatives, share your story, stand together. The road ahead is uncertain, but the resolve to fight for family has never been stronger.